Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Football Takeover. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to X. Welcome to hang on, Brenny K74. I nearly forgot what the channel was called then. Welcome to the Fulham preview. Obviously, the game is tomorrow, 5:30 kickoff. We've got three wonderful guests. We'll start with Raja because he's in the bottom right. How you doing, Raja?
Doing good, Bobby. Excited to do the Fulham preview. Big game for us this week.
Yeah, it is a big game. I'm looking forward to it. Apart from one of the chosen lineups, I'll be honest, I'm dreading it because I know it and it's horrible. It's horrendous, and I'm not going to pick on anyone to score it, but whoever it falls on, I do apologise. Dodsey, how you doing, my friend?
Good evening, guys. Hope you're all well. Hope you guys have all had a good, busy week. I have. I'm glad it's the weekend now. It's a shame bank holiday, so it must be raining soon, which it is going to tomorrow. But yeah, no, everything good. Well, nice to see everyone. Really, just looking forward to the game. I think I think it could be a positive game, and I think it could be something that could land up being very positive for the end of the season. So I'm after watching the Madrid game, I'm quietly optimistic.
Well, I am here to dampen your optimism. PB, how are you doing, mate?
Oh dear. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just it's one of them things where I'm looking forward to the game, but I'm not looking forward to the game. I'm looking for us to score a hatful of goals, but I don't think we'll see a hatful of goals, but we'll get into it.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, as everyone knows how I do this, I use stats, I use data. Some of that stats and data is not going to cheer you guys up, I can promise you that. Big up to Mo saying evening at that penalty on Eze. It was a penalty, I do agree. But I think if you just take your Arsenal hat off for a moment, the pressure on that ref was way too much for him, and he buckled. It's as simple as that. It happens 100%. To a lot of refs, especially when it's against the home team. If it was the other way around, it could have been different. So it is what it is. However, this is where you guys are not going to like me. What Rice said was wrong, and if he is punished, I'll be honest, he deserves it, because you should not do that against officials. Keep it to yourself. Say what you want in the dressing room. Do not publicly come out and say it, because you will get punished. I don't know if UEFA will punish him, but it won't shock me if they do. We'll wait and see.
Bobby, at the same time, I also believe that Diogo, I'm too big for my boots, Simeone should be punished as well for what he did as well on the side of the pitch. We know what he's like. I know that.
Yeah.
I think his behaviour is disgusting, mate. Absolutely.
Look, he's no different to how he was as a player. A wind-up. He knows exactly how to get someone riled up. If it's in the referee report, which I think UEFA have received now, then punishments will be dished out where necessary. So he won't get away with it if the referee has reported it. And it's not just the ref, but it's also the fourth official and the linesman as well. If they've put anything in that report, Diego will be punished as well. He'll probably get a fine, probably at the most, for that kind of behaviour. Rice could quite easily get a match suspension. He knows this. He's done it before, and I'm pretty sure he got suspended for it before as well. So he knows that he should not have said it. I think the way that he may have worded it might save him a little bit. But I'll be honest, I am not going to be the one that comes out and go, "Oh, it's all corrupt." No, he shouldn't have said it. Simple as that. Just keep your mouth shut. Look, even if we played, what kind of level have we all played? Because I've played semi-pro and Sunday league. I wasn't allowed. You would get fined if you said anything about that ref. And that's at low league level. When you're at this elite level, of course you're going to get punished, because you're basically saying it's okay to say these things to refs, and everyone's going to go, "Oh, it's okay. Rice said it on that day. I'll go and do it in my league now." No, it's it just can't be done. It just cannot be done. Big up to
just on, while we're on the subject.
Yeah.
Because obviously I know it's the preview for Fulham. So, but I actually, in my honest opinion, believe that and I know they'll never do it, but I actually believe that the manager gets interviewed after the game and has to have a full conversation about what happened, how it happened. The players get interviewed after the game; they have to explain themselves. And I actually think that referees should be held for an interview after each game and be made accountable. Not as in accountable, but they should
Yeah.
give their explanations after a game as well. And I truly believe that they should do that and be accountable.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, well, as soon as I saw that ref, I was like, oh. Because I've
Yeah.
seen him a few times and he's shit. He is one of the most stupid refs in Europe. And this is where I go, because I know people have come out with, we'll borrow some refs from the UEFA and bring them into FA. Really? They're not much better. Like, you're not going to find a decent ref. They're rubbish all over the place. PB, I know you wanted to say something on this as well, mate.
No. Well, basically, what it is that my actually there was one thing. You see, with Declan Rice, I just look at it. I just think, you know what? He's just being honest. I know it's kind of like what we've been, in all these groups we've been chatting about. It's like if the referee gets something wrong or linesman gets something wrong, and the manager or players, or especially a manager, you could say something on the lines of, you know what, I couldn't believe my eyes. What I saw, the linesman, in my opinion, got it wrong, and the referee got it wrong. And if you just say that, you can get in trouble for saying that. And I think, well, surely you can say, I think from now on there's got to be a rule or something where managers can speak freely as long as there's nothing vulgar about what they say, and it's said respectfully. Exactly, Dodgy. I think there has to be that. I mean, I know it's not going to happen next season or the season after that. But if you come out and then say, "Oh yeah, well you know what, that referee's an effing twat," and he's a no, you don't go there. You don't go there.
Yeah.
Say, "Yeah, I'm gonna come after him, and I'm gonna." No, you don't do all that. But if you're just being honest, I think it's like you're no longer not just in sport, but just in general. It's like you're not allowed to be honest anymore.
Well, I think it's more, I like you said, Brennan, and I, that's why I said the whole interview thing. These referees should be held accountable, or they need to make the referee reports public, so that the public know why he made that decision. Because he might well come out and say, "I made this decision because of X, Y, and Z." In which case, we all as supporters and fans all over the world turn around and go, "Okay, I see his point of view. I see where he was coming from there." But to just not hear anything about it, and then every now and then you'll hear a tweet come out going, "Oh yeah, no, you that they were wrong about this." Oh, great! I'm glad that we lost the the Champions League because of that.
Yeah,
that's really helpful.
I
I think something's got to be done. Bobby, have a word, mate.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong in what you said, Bobby. You're not with regards to Declan Rice, but you know what I mean. And there are rules, but I just think, you know what, there should be that freedom to speak freely as well as you're respectful.
There should be. There has always been discussion regarding managers approaching the referee after the game. The problem is if we open that door permanently. After some games, some managers are a little bit angry, and there could be something that happens, and we don't want to. Yeah, well, something could happen. So currently, it's too risky, which I do agree with. But something needs to be looked at some point.
I think there's two things.
Roger.
Sorry, Bobby. I think there's two things I want to talk about. Right. So one is there's comparable to what football has. The NBA has something called the last 2-minute report, which is released to the public. It's basically the report of every decision that's made and the referee's thinking as to why they made that decision. So I think something like that, Neil, is what I think the UEFA needs to do. My second concept is I think the VAR interrupting the referee if there's a clear and obvious error, I think that was a blatant violation of the law. Of course, Bobby, you can correct me on this, but when I went to the UEFA website and I read, I'm not talking about the handball, I'm just talking about this. VAR can only intervene when there's a clear and obvious error. So VAR should not have been in his ear talking about it. So when there's like a clear violation of the law that the referee has violated, I think that's where, in my opinion, I think what Declan Rice said was completely wrong. But I think he should be saved because there was a clear violation of the law, like in the rule book, basically. Maybe I'm wrong here, but
Okay, so your interpretation is the VAR shouldn't have said anything to the ref because they felt
Correct.
that he got it right.
Yes, like a
Or-
clear and obvious error is
So,
the
so
word
Okay,
what,
well-
what Raj is saying is that VAR shouldn't have got involved because it wasn't a clear and obvious
error.
error by the referee. I think if
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I think this is unfortunately this is where VAR
it's
kind of
interpretation.
is annoying because they felt that there wasn't enough contact on Eze, which means it wasn't a penalty. That's where they think it was a clear and obvious error. I personally think it was a very soft penalty, but it still was a penalty. If it was the Premier League, that would never have been overturned. But this is where the problem is. We're used to the Premier League rules, so when we're in UEFA, which are slightly different, and their opinions differ. And that's where, unfortunately, because I guarantee the Spanish fans, if that was the other way around, they'd be like, "Yeah, this happens all the time in the La Liga." But with the Premier League, we are slightly different to UEFA. I think it's probably the best way. But in my opinion, I've said this all along. It should be exactly the same across the board. There should be no difference between if you're playing in a European game compared to how you play at home, because it confuses matters. It confuses the fans. The fans are used to the Premier League and the VAR system. As soon as you go into UEFA, you're like, hang on. Because like the Ben White situation, that was a natural position.
Yeah.
Natural.
And it came off his shin.
Yeah, it's not a penalty. But in UEFA, because they have a different rule book, it is a penalty. And I'm like, oh, come on. So, yeah, it's very confusing, very annoying. But we move on because I think a 1-1. I think most of us said 1-1. In all fairness, I think about 4 of us said 1-1. So I'm happy. I'm just still not happy about the performance. That's a whole different story. You'll see the stats on Tuesday. You'll see how annoyed I will be. But I think a home tie against them, as long as we still got Declan, we should be okay. If we don't have Declan, I start to panic. Well, it depends how he does it, because if he just replaces Declan with Norgard and pushes Zubimendi in the 8, I'm okay. But if he tries something crazy, not going to be okay. Right, let's get into this. Can you enlighten us on Gunners on the physio? So the physio is from Cadiz. He's a Spanish guy. He's just coming in to assess some stuff to work out why we're getting a lot of injuries. We are not the only club that's doing this. There's quite a few that are getting independent physios, and we are one of them. That's it. I'm sure it's being made as a big story. It shouldn't be. It's tiny. It shouldn't really matter to anybody, really. This has happened before, where people get an independent physio in just to see why on earth would someone getting so many hamstring injuries, so many muscular injuries, all this kind of stuff. It happens a lot. The guys from Cadiz is very decent physio. We move on. I'm sorry to disappoint you with the answer, but it's really not a big story, if I'm being honest. Oh, goody. Yes, well, that's not news to me. Sorry, I'm really disappointed with your questions, though. That's not news to me. Sorry. Let's move on. Big up to Temi, big up to Chris. Another round of boring football expected, Temi. I agree with that one. Because I don't know if Brenny's free tomorrow, but I'm doing the watch along tomorrow.
I'm free tomorrow.
Oh, there we go. See, now I'm going to be enjoying just talking to Brenny for 2 hours, not necessarily have to enjoy the football. Brenny being out in the sun looks like he's got a tan.
Yes. Yes, I have. You could say that.
Chris being Chris with his jokes. Big up, Jonathan. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Arsenal expected attacking Inter. Well, because I'm doing the watch long, yes. Neil was so positive then Bobby comes in. Well, you'll see why in a minute. I used to think the proverb was no pain, no gain, and I watched Arsenal when it changed to no pen, no play. Jockman gets to 20 goals. What a failure. Influence in sport is very real. Big up to Gary saying hello, hello. Bobby, I've already tuned out for the rest of the season, to be honest. Hopefully by some miracle we can win something in the end. Is Miami because of the weather? Raja, I know you're over in the States. Is there bad weather in Miami?
There's rain.
Oh, okay.
This weekend, but it is going ahead. That's what I last heard. I'm a big Formula One guy. So.
Yeah, there's quite a few of us, Raja. So there will be some GP talk at some point. So there you go, Temi, Raj, because Raja's the best one to ask because obviously I'm in the UK. I haven't got a clue what the weather's doing in Miami.
There's rain this weekend.
Thank you, Raja.
Yep.
Raja is our American correspondent. There you go. My 27th birthday on Wednesday was chilled until I threw my Chinese.
There's a sprint qualifying, so that should be.
I think we should be okay to watch the Grand Prix on Sunday. I think we're going to have to miss the qualifying because of the game. I think that's the only clash. I think.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah. As long as I can watch the race, I'm happy. I'm sorry you were sick, mate.
Chris, can I just say, can Chris and I please?
Happy birthday, belated.
Yeah, happy birthday, number one. Number two, can we please go to a library together, mate? Because I actually think you got Tourette's, and I love it. I've always wanted to have a friend with Tourette's that I can take to the fight. Like, I've always wanted it, and I think Chris would be perfect, mate.
People criticising Gyökeres but forgetting we once had Sanogo and Eddie and Nketiah up front. Sunday's the only doubt for Miami GP due to thunderstorms, but weather can change easily. The forecast is unpredictable. We haven't scored more than a goal per game since Everton.
That is a concern.
Big up Sahir, my favourite people. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Robbie Savage crying after getting knocked out. Oh, I don't care. I'm happy Bournemouth are through, so he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Censorship versus freedom of speech, says Keeks. Rice hasn't said any worse than Rodri, and he got a fine. Appreciate Prem and European matches are different, but there is no consistency. Yeah, but that's unfortunately the problem. Obviously, he was punished by the FA, where the FA have no jurisdiction on this. This is UEFA, and UEFA are not as pricky as the FIFA, because FIFA suck. But UEFA, it depends who he reads the file, really. There is a couple of nice ones, but there are a couple of pricks as well. So it depends how unlucky Bryce could get. Big up to BX saying greetings everyone. Championship final day on Saturday. Yes, it's coming up to the playoffs, people. I like respect Bournemouth, but unfortunately for them, they are facing my team. I hope Bournemouth go up next season. I definitely disagree. Me and Chris don't disagree very often, but this comment, I definitely disagree. I need Bournemouth to go up this season because Bromley are going up to League One, so I need Bournemouth up to League Two. It's simple. Big up to Social Evening, fellas. Going to extra time makes me more confident playing extra. Yeah, that's true. But it all depends the week off for you, though, isn't it? Because we've seen in the playoffs before, normally when the team that gets a break struggles against a team that actually had to go on and have an extra game. So sometimes it can backfire. Big up to Luke saying evening all. Scunthorpe and Bournemouth done fantastic after being newly promoted, by the way, to reach semi-finals. Who's respected normal? Pressure is on us and Rochdale. I think Carlisle win playoffs. I just think Rochdale deflation of missing out on title will get them to exactly. We've seen it before. That can really destroy them when you've struggled to get automatic. Big up to Geeks. About to go out. Happy birthday to your wife. Hope she has a lovely evening. If a ref watches the replay over 10 times, it was not clear and obvious. Declan wasn't offensive, just factual. Look, he knows full well he's in the wrong because he's done this before. He got a ban for West Ham, I think about 3 or 4 years ago. So I know that he knows he's done wrong. I think he might just get away with it, but it wouldn't shock me if there was a punishment as well. This is why VAR will never work. Subjective calls will never. The problem is the refs. They all suck. It's as simple as that. I've said this. The VAR operation is fantastic. It's the dickheads that operate it. It's as simple as that. It's a penalty for me. He didn't get the ball. Hanko made contact with Eze. Eze or any player will go down when contact is made, and not even remotely a clear and obvious error. We'll be at the Emirates for the Atletico game. Got my sleeping bag, mask, and a bag of crisps just in case I get bored to death watching Odegaard run backwards. Big up to DGM. Enjoy your evening.
Odegaard might not play that game. I mean,
well, we'll get on to Odegaard in a bit. You'll see why. Arsenal will take that result. Should have been more with Eze penalty controversy overturned. We also had chances to the ref was influenced by Simeone dark arts, but everyone does that in sport. Big up to Anthony. If up, Bobby. Hope you're well. We'll see each other soon. How's everyone on the panel doing? Rafinha completely tore apart the refs after that Barca game. Where was his punishment? I don't know what Rafinha said, so I can't comment on that. I'll be honest, I don't really pay much attention to Barcelona. Big up, but also it's Barcelona, so that's also has a different impact. It's Barcelona. Less said about the owners of them, better. Big up Bobby in the panel. Hope you guys are doing. Hope everyone's doing well. It's not Formula 1. It's Battery World Championship. Can't talk in library now. Big up to Israel. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Big up to Tamina saying hi, Bobby. How are you doing today? That's true. Bobby Carlisle have zero excuses. They should be fresher, but they'd be more sharper. Why Unai angry? He's always angry. I'll still join Bobby for National League playoff final regardless. Hopefully we stuff Fulham and nervy 1-goal win it instances Keeks. As you can tell, I'm in such a positive mood. I promise I'll be happier at the game. Well, you'll be happy for about 10 minutes because that's normally how long we please us for about 10 minutes and then we kind of vanish. Tamina, I do love your positivity. I will write it down, but I don't see that happening. But I will always write it down. I remember actually was it last season? PB, I think it might have been. Tamina went for like a 7-0. Or was it Mo? Someone went for a crazy score. And we were very, very close. It was very, very close to it. I can't remember if it's Tamina or Mo, but I know someone went for a crazy prediction last season.
One of the two did, yeah.
Yeah. Right, let's move on. Let's see if I can find the slides now. There we go. Right, obviously we're here to do the Fulham preview. We've played them 66 times in the history of football. 44 Arsenal wins, 13 draws, just 9 Fulham wins. In the Premier League, 37 meetings, 25 Arsenal wins, 8 draws, 4 Fulham wins. In the last 8 at the Emirates, Fulham have not beaten us, but they have drawn with us 4 times, I think. So it's 4 wins, 4 draws. They're not the easiest team for us, I have to be honest. We don't really annihilate them. They do like to, I remember we went down to 10 men and we still managed to draw. I think we were leading the game as well, actually.
Yeah.
We were leading the game, got a man sent off, and they managed to score an equaliser. That was just amazing. Form, it is what it is. Fulham have beaten Villa. They drew with Brentford. They lost to Liverpool. They beat Burnley. So it's very mixed bag for Fulham. Just very much like ours, to be fair. Mixed bag.
Yeah.
This is where positive but negative as well at the same time. So we are first. Obviously, they are 10th. We've won 22 games. They've won 14. They've lost 14 compared to ours 5. Goals scored per game is 1.9 for the Arsenal, 1.3 for Fulham. Goal conversion only 10% for Fulham, which is pretty much relegation kind of standard, if I'm being honest. 13% for Arsenal. Goals conceded per game 1.4 for Fulham, 0.8 for Arsenal, 2.9 chances created per game, 1.7 for Fulham. We know what our home form is. We've only lost 2. We've scored 59 goals at home, only conceded 15. Fulham's away form, not pretty. They've played 20 away won 5, drawn 5, lost 10. They only score 1 per game, but their goals conceded is only 31. So they're also very hard to score against as well. So it's not looking like a Tamina score at this moment. And we'll move on to totals. Goals scored, 112 for Arsenal now, 54 for Fulham. They've scored a free kick, which annoys me. We haven't still. I just want that to change. Just a one. I'll be quite happy with that one. I just want a goal. Right, here we go. I don't know where to start. Possession, 51.3 for Fulham, 55.8 for the Arsenal. XG, not much in it, if I'm being honest, which is a bit worrying considering that this is Fulham and we are Arsenal. XG conceded, huge difference, as you expect. Shots on target per game for Arsenal is 4.8 compared to Fulham's 3.7. Big chances missed. They've only missed 35 big chances. We've missed 64. This is the bit that concerns me. Our passes are less per game than Fulham. They have 300. Well, we have 391.3 passes per game average. They have 395.4 on average. Our accuracy is only 0.2 better than Fulham's. Just gonna let you sink that in there because that's not good. This is why I've never been like Mr. Positive. And I know Sahir doesn't like the way that I am sometimes, but it's just I look at this and I watch the games and I think we are getting away with stuff at the moment, and at some point it's going to bite us on the arse. And it kind of has recently because obviously we've lost the gap. But I squeaky bum time every single game at the moment. Squeaky bum time, and I don't particularly like it. I just want a nice, relaxing game just to enjoy. I don't remember the last time me and you had a relaxing game, PB.
No, it's been a while, my friend. It's been a while. I mean,
yeah.
What was the last time we had a relaxing game? It probably would have been. Oh yes, didn't we do? It was an Arsenal Tottenham game, the home game.
4-1.
Yeah, that was relaxing.
Yeah,
but as we were never in any trouble.
No, but as I said, Tottenham were shit, and that's not just because it's Tottenham. That is because Tottenham were particularly shit that day, which again I think we got away with stuff that day just because Tottenham were crap. Long balls, they do 22.1, 18.5 for the Arsenal. We're the lowest in the league for this, by the way, which is a positive but negative at the same time, in my opinion. Accuracy in crosses 4.9 for Fulham, 4.4 for the Arsenal. So it's not a massive difference. And this is a team that's 10th. We're in first. Do you see what I'm... Normally, when you do this comparison with someone that's at the top of the league to someone that's in mid-table, the difference is huge. You can tell who's top and who's the middle of the table. Yeah. At the moment, our stats are matching people that are in the middle of the table. And that's concerning. This is why I'm not losing my head. Predicted lineups. Oh, dear. Right, we'll start with Fulham. Leno, Castagna, Anderson, Bassi, Robinson, Lukic, Berger, Smith-Rowe, Wilson, Chukwueze and Jimenez for the Arsenal. Neil, if this is the team tomorrow, rate it out of 10 for me. I'm just going to go through it for you first so everyone that can't watch can at least hear me. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Eze, Gyökeres.
9 out of 10.
Ooh.
They would have got a 10 from me if we swap out White with Mosquera.
Oh, okay.
But my only reservation with this is is injuries before Wednesday and for the rest of the season is my only worry with this. You know, I don't know. I'd be happy. I mean, I want Rice to stay in the number 6, Bobby. For the rest of the season, he controlled the game the other night comfortably for us. But yeah, I mean, I rate that. Yeah, I love it. Saka there, Eze there, Gyökeres. I've been begging for this all season. Even Odegaard. Hincapié, I think it's just been outstanding. No, I don't think Calafiori knocks him off his perch. Even though I love Calafiori, I'd save him and bring him on when Gyökeres it needs to come off for a break, I'd bring Colour up front, and I wouldn't bring Jesus anywhere near the club. I'd put him in the under 10s, mate. But yeah, no, a 9. I love that. I love that lineup. If we could play
Yay.
with that, and they're all fit enough to play, and Arteta's not risking any of them, then yeah, a 9.
Fair enough. Raja, what about you?
So I'm going to give this an 8. The only two changes. One is obviously Mascara for White. I didn't really think White had a great game against Atletico in general, so I'm a bit nervous about this one as well. And then Odegaard, I am just based on what Arteta said in his press conference. I think Odegaard needs to rest this game and needs to play on Tuesday. Sorry. So I'm giving it an 8 because I think I would prefer these two changes. One more thing, Bobby. So the passing accuracy, right? I just want to bring something positive. The game against Atletico, we I think attempted 480 plus passes, and we had an 89% passing accuracy. So I know it's a one game sample, but just something positive there.
Whoopie doo! No, mate, I do appreciate it, but because I actually have got the stats on my phone because obviously I'm getting prepared for Tuesday's show, and Atletico had 505 compared to Arsenal's 480. That's what annoys me is the fact that we're being outpassed by a team that are not that good at it. To be honest, we should be better. This is our football. This is what we do, passing. And
I had spent enough time passing into Saliba. And
but it was 88% accuracy, which is much better. And I hope that carries on. But the one bit of a spoiler for you for Tuesday night is we lost every single duel. So ground duels, aerial duels against Atletico Madrid
last night. Yeah.
So obviously, of Tuesday we'll break it down because that's how we do the second leg. So we go into the more of a match reaction detail. But yeah, so I do appreciate you trying to cheer me up, Raja. But I'll be honest, I can't wait till Tuesday so I can get it off my chest a bit because I am furious because I think the focus for that game has gone on the penalty situation and the referee situation and ignored that we were outplayed by them. By a team that, let's be honest, have been not great in their league. I don't think they can finish higher than fourth now, if I remember correctly. Who's third? Is it Villarreal that are third?
No, they can't. So they can't finish any higher than third, but they can't drop any lower than fifth.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
they're pretty much resting all their players this week.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's some of the excuses that Arsenal fans will use of playing against a 100% fit team and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we should be better than Atletico. But we weren't. So anyway, let's move on. PB, please rate the predicted lineup for me, please, my friend.
Okay. I would say I'd give it an 8. But no, 7. Sorry, 7.
Oh, 7.
7. Sorry, 7. I mean, White would not be playing though this Saturday. Mosquera would be playing.
Okay.
Or if you're gonna play, or if he starts White, then you play Mosquera on Tuesday night.
Okay. Yeah.
In my opinion, and I would rest. I'd rest Zubimendi for Tuesday night. I'll bring in a fresh Christian Norgard, who is Premiership proven. You know, you know what I mean? He can't be trusted. I would also, if we were right, this is the thing. If we was 9 points ahead right now, I would rest Rice, and I would play Miles Lewis-Skelly in a number 8.
Yep.
Martin Odegaard for me, he doesn't look fit, and 2, even if he is fit, for me he doesn't work hard enough in my opinion, and I know when everyone talks about the press, I don't want the number 10 to focus more on his pressing. I want him to focus more on his passing range and getting into areas where he could score or play it to somebody. That's what I want to see a number 10 do. Dennis Bergkamp was a 10. We weren't bothered about whether he could press or not because Dennis Bergkamp was just wow. So I would also start Max Dowman. I'll start Max Dowman. I would start Max Dowman. I would play Saka and give him more minutes, and I would play Saka on the left because for me, I think future wise, it'd be a 10 or an old school John Barnes style left winger, and as a in the 10, well for me, and of course Gyökeres up front, who I was gutted that we all were, weren't we, Dodzy? We said it last night when he got taken off, he was outstanding.
Yeah.
And why are you taking off someone that would give someone Torres for a whole 90 minutes? So that I was really gutted about that. So that would be my lineup.
No, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. I know Raja has dropped out, but he is back now because obviously he cannot miss the quiz. So that's what it is. He definitely doesn't want to miss the quiz. You can hear that as well. You can hear the excitement in his giggle.
He's trying to avoid the quiz.
My question is, I've got a question for you guys. Did anyone know where Odegaard went after Gyökeres scored the penalty? Because if you look at the huddle of everyone congratulating, the one person I did not see, and I've watched it constantly, is Odegaard's not there. The captain of our football club was not congratulating Victor. I saw him running off somewhere. I don't know where he went, but I don't care if I needed to have a pee or a poo. I would still congratulate the goal scorer, then go and have one.
So
did
Bobby,
anyone notice that?
I did.
No, I didn't notice that, but I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone that would bring that up. Mind you, someone may have brought it up on X, but I didn't notice.
He was getting treatment on the side at the end. So it was like 30 seconds after Gyökeres scored. There's I don't know if there's a video of it, but somebody released a report that like right before the half got over, because I think he scored the 43rd minute, and then I don't know if he was even in the huddle before Gyökeres lined up the penalty, but he was getting treatment on the side.
I mean, he gave the ball to Gyökeres, which I was terrified. I actually thought he was going to take the penalty myself.
Me too.
I was literally like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, no, I don't want you taking it.
No. This is what when he takes his penalties. That's why I'm not scared of the fact that I know that the talent's there because he whacks that ball. He hits. He's got a beautiful way of hitting the penalty, and that's why I know he's still there. He's there somewhere.
You see, I mean, all of us on the panel in the reaction, we all Gyökeres got our man of the match because he presses so well. You know what? Sometimes he does hide. Like let's be honest. But is he hiding, or is he playing like Haaland does, which pulls off the last defender?
Yeah.
You know, and I don't. We just, I'm so sick of having to back this guy because I truly believe that everyone thinks this guy is going to be a Lionel Messi or a Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not. He is an old school number 9. Puts the ball in the right area, and he's going to bang it in the goal. Ask every single one of our players in training who hits the ball the nicest in training, and they'll all turn around and they'll go Gyökeres and Eze, the two guys that hit the ball the hardest. So, in my opinion, the guy had a sublime game. That run from the halfway line, to which again Odegaard pulls it onto his right foot, even though we know he's skillful enough to bring it onto his left, and it's an easy goal because the defender's running across him. But I think Gyökeres like 20 goals this season, and the guy gets so much hate, and I'm sitting there going, the guy has had no service.
Neil, how many times have you watched that on social media? Like, how many times has that been put forth by people on social media? I'm talking about the run of Gyökeres from the halfway line to the end where he passes back to Odegaard and Odegaard misses, versus last week when it was a 4v1 attack And
Of course.
I've seen that video over 100 times. The video
Narrative.
against Atletico, I've seen it probably like 3-4 times.
It's narrative, mate. But you know what we'll see is we'll see that replay. But did anyone actually see anything about Jesus on that game? I mean, did anyone actually see Jesus on the pitch?
Nope.
I mean, I genuinely don't know what this geezer is still doing in our match day squad. Okay, Havertz isn't there. I get it. I understand. You know what? I would rather, and I'm being genuinely honest with this, put Calafiori up front. Just give him a go. Just give the guy a go.
Yeah. Right, let's move on to the comments before we move on to the injury news. To me, there will be no transfer updates. If you've got transfer questions, I'll quickly answer them, but there will be no transfer updates until the 3rd of June at this present moment in time. Just don't know what Fulham will turn up. That's why I wouldn't be underestimating them. I got blocked by a Liverpool fan I've known for years for saying Jones is bang average, and I don't care if he goes. They're begging for him to sit. Oh, it's just mad. Wow. Tony Khan is the owner's son, so he is the vice chairman. If people don't know who Tony Khan, he's something to do with wrestling as well. That's why probably Mo's bringing it up. But yeah, he is the owner's son. So that's why he's on the board. I think he's vice chairman, Tony is. So that's why he's on the board. I know why I was blocked. It's because I said, why are you not begging for Trent to stay? The reason we haven't scored direct free kicks is because we don't play centrally at all. So we can't win free kicks in those direct areas. I don't know. The amount of times we've had chances in front of, and we just still haven't. But yeah, I do hear what you're saying though, Israel. Everyone said it was my 27th birth, but it's Wednesday. To me, I still didn't care less. Mum was sick. We love you, Mrs. Welch. Honestly, we do. If you're hearing this in the background. Hello, gents. How are we? Bobby, did you explain the Grinch meme you sent in yesterday? Dylan, the information is pinned in the transfer update room in Discord. That will explain it all for you, my friend. Luke saying an XG of 57 out of 34 games is awful. Agree. I'm not happy about it. Portugal was right to say this would be the worst attack to potentially win a league title. Personally, I think City win it, says Luke. Would you not give Calafiori at start centre back or left back and bring Lewis Skelly in for Zubimendi with quick turnaround, and you will likely need strongest team in the second leg?
I don't think we can take it easy with Fulham. I really don't.
No, I think it's going to be a hard game. They are 10th. It kind of tells you everything that they're 10th. Big up to Dermot. Hope you're doing well, Derm. Surely Robertson leaves Fulham this summer. We said, oh no. He is quality.
I rate him.
He's so good. He's not a captain. No, he's not for me. Dalman obviously has GCSEs starting now, I think. It's either now or after the May holiday. I can't remember. Calling a donkey a horse does not make it a horse. The Chris passed to Odegaard, who took 5 business days to shoot. Honestly, frustrated me. Sorry, but that's funny. Sorry. I've got to try and read the rest of this because that nearly got me. Right, let's carry on. Don't know anyone other than him who takes so many extra touches. Sometimes you've just got to go for it. Hit it
first time. Yeah.
I'm even backing Jokeris as well. I will keep backing him because Arteta is the one not utilising him, but Graham Potter is at Sweden. Odegaard is like a dustbin lorry, comes around every week, does a job, but we needed a sports car. Yok ain't the problem, players are not the problem, coaching and this system are the problem.
I hate the system, social.
Oh, 100%. Jesus and Havertz should have been sold ages ago. I'd rather Gabriel up front than Jesus. At least he can head the ball. Clue is in the name. Jesus comes alive at Christmas and disappears Easter onwards. He's Shadid's Khan's son. That's why Tony's on the board. People forget Eddie Nketiah started 19 league games in Gabriel Jesus' breakout season for us. Get him out. I want Calafiori up front when everyone was injured. Will Damon be let out of squad soon owing to there would have been a discussion because obviously GCSEs are important, they have to be taken in a certain way. So that discussion would have happened with his parents and the Arsenal as well. So I'm sure the plans have set up. So I don't think we'll see it as much as Damon as we expect, because the GCSEs and revision, don't forget, still got to do revision as well, will have to take priority, because at the end of the day, that's his future as well. So yeah, Christ the Redeemer is actually better to look at the Gabriel Jesus. Right, let's move on to the injury list. It's not pretty reading, if I'm honest, for us. And you will notice there's someone not on there. Right, so we'll cover Fulham. Tete is a doubt, 92%. Sessegnon is 89%, will not play tomorrow. Iwobi also won't play tomorrow, but he is only 88%. So these are the people you can pick later in the challenge. For the Arsenal, Marino mid-May, we're hoping to at least see him in one more game by the end of the season. That's the hope. Havertz is 89%. I don't think he'll make Atletico. He might make next weekend. Timber, it'll be a push. To make Atletico.
1%.
Yeah. White and Cape 92%. A lot of this is fatigue as well. Zubamendi 93%, Rice 94%. Back, as I said, I think he's going to be on this until the end of the season now, if I'm honest.
Where's Odegaard, Bobby?
There is no injury.
What? He got yanked.
I personally think there is a tiny tweak, and because it's not classed as an injury, because it's not, there is, because he was over 95%. I know his number, and it is over 95%. So
faked an injury because he got pulled by Arteta, mate. Love that.
I don't know what's going on with him personally. He, even mentally, I don't think he's right mentally, personally, at the moment. There's just something not quite right about him.
I think he needs to go. I think he needs to go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, mate. He needs to become a buffet slayer, mate. Honestly.
I personally would shave his head off, because he worries about his hair more than anything else.
Yeah. Oh, all the time, man.
It really pisses me off, I'll be honest. But there's something just not quite right with him. I don't know what it is. Look, there is possible that he could leave this summer. I personally would just grab whatever money is offered and let him go. It's just not... I don't know if that's bothered him. It could have done, you know. It has happened before where you know that a team is moving on from you and a team is interested in you. Sometimes your head just goes, which I think is what's happened with Ben. Because Ben knows full well he's not playing for Arsenal next season.
But
so his head's gone.
You would hope he's got...
Well, I've never said he's captain material, personally. I don't think he's the right man. Declan would be a captain no matter what. He would die for you, die on the sword. Odegaard, I wouldn't trust to look after a pet hamster that's dead. So that's just me. Sorry. Anyway, let's move on to my 5 dangers.
Bobby, what about Saka? Is he not appearing?
Saka's fine. Saka's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Anyone that's not on this list, I know Havertz wasn't on the list last time for whatever reason. I don't get it, because it was still a number. When I did the preview for the Atletico, he was still a number, but Arsenal just asked me not to actually release it, and that's fine. I didn't understand the whole problem with it personally, because it was a number. It wasn't like it was, he's out till July. Yes, fair enough. That's not information anyone wants out, but he's fine. He will. I think he will make it next weekend. I don't think he'll make it Tuesday night. Personally, I think it's too close. So yeah, Saka's fine. Everyone else is fine. Just a bit of fatigue, which happens with every team. You know, this is when I talk about this. It's very similar to every other team that is out there. They've all got players on fatigue that are slightly knackered, and we've got a turnaround every 3 games at the moment. It is a lot. There's travel as well. What's PB done now? What's PB done now? It's always PB. Right, these are my 5 dangers. Anderson from set pieces mainly, if I'm being honest. Defensively, he's good, but he is a danger from set pieces. Lukic, not that one. He is a very hard-working DM. No relation to John, actually, weirdly, but he is hard. He's very much. It actually reminds me very much of John. Just gets on with it. Doesn't make a big song and dance about what he does. just gets on with it, and that's very much like John, personally. Harry Wilson will be off in the summer, but for now he's still he's 29 now, which makes me feel extremely old. Because I remember when he first came on the scene, and now he's 29.
Playing championship football as well,
Yeah, well, it's well, I think he'll come to Villa personally. That's what I think. Chukwueze Eze, dangerous winger, really good. I quite like him personally. Hasn't really panned out very well at Villarreal, at Fulham, but he is at extreme danger.
I saw him play live, Chukwueze. Saw him play live for Nigeria against Jamaica last year, and he was for me he was the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, he's really good. And I've got to talk about Jimenez because Jimenez turns up against us.
He does.
He's just a pain.
Yeah.
May not necessarily score, but he does like to. Yeah, he does like to cause us problems. So they are my 5 to be wary of. Right. Oh, here we go. Chosen lineups. We're going to start with you, PB, with the first one. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Zubimendi, Eze, Saka, Trossard, and Gyökeres. What are you rating that out of 10?
It was going so well until
It was going so well.
dear. Oh, yeah, that's gonna have to be. I would say, I'd give that. I would give it an 8, but it's got to be a 7, man. Trossard is just that guy. His legs are gone. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will be sold in the summer. I'm pretty sure he's gone. I think there's going to be. I think he'll either go to Europe or go to Saudi. He definitely won't be staying in the Premier League for me right now. So he will be gone. And I think we sign a player very similar to him, where he's versatile. Trossard is versatile. He can play right, can play left, play at the 10, play at the striker. I think we replace him literally with that type of player.
Alvarez.
No, this one will be a squad player. Trossard's replacement will be a squad player. I can promise you that. Dodsey, you get the next one. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard, Madueke, Trossard, Gyökeres.
4.
5.
White, get him out of the team. His head's not there. His legs aren't there. His head's definitely not. His brain's not there. Nothing's there, mate. He's fishing. That's not happening. Mate, Madueke and Trossard. No. Just Trossard's not for me. Do you know what? I don't mind Trossard coming on in the last 15 minutes, provided nobody passes to him in our half. It seems to be the top ball at the moment. And Madueke, look, I actually don't think he had a bad game against Atletico. I think he started quite brightly. But I just want to see someone with a brain playing on the right hand side, and getting these balls into Gyökeres, because I still think he breaks 25 goals this season.
Yeah, I think you got a bit of glimpse of Madueke as a 10 against Atletico when he cut in on his left.
Yeah,
and came in. That's what I've been on about. This is what Lee Carsley managed to get out of him. He is quality. You just need to kind of help him a little bit. And unfortunately, I don't think Arteta's the right man, in my opinion, when it comes to that. Raja, you get Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Rice, Odegaard, Eze, Madueke, Saka on the left, Gyökeres.
That's a 9 for me.
Oh.
That's a very good lineup. I think in terms of whatever I had, you have creativity in like Rice, Odegaard, Eze. You have Saka. You have the striker playing with Odegaard and Eze, and then I think that's a really good lineup in my opinion. The only thing, I mean, with Madueke, and Bobby, let me know if there's something different. Did something happen in that game? I don't know if you watched. He got subbed off. He threw he he got so frustrated that he got subbed off.
Yeah.
So is something going on with him, or was it just like an instant reaction where he felt like he was doing really well, which I thought he was doing a pretty good job in that game, and I thought he was a little unlucky to get subbed off.
Yeah, there was words. There was words. Madueke was not happy. And I'm in agreement with him personally because he knows he's not playing to the best of his abilities because of what he's being asked to do.
Yeah.
Now, for me, if you're a right back, you do the right back job. That's all you have to do. I used to be a slightly different right back. I used to be kind of like a right wing back, so I would bomb forward, put crosses in. But my sole purpose was to be a defender. So if I was out of position, that's my fault. Madueke is a right winger, a kind of attacking winger as well. Personally, I think he can play down centrally. His job is not to defend. That's not what he grew up. When he was being a right winger, he didn't go, "Oh, you know what? Just for the fun of it, I'm going to be a right back today." When you're an attacker, you're an attacker. When you're a defender, you're a defender. And the problem with Arteta, and I'm sorry to upset people here, but leave them to do their jobs because they know what they're doing. If we had 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, 2 attackers, trust me, we'll be fine. Because our attackers are good enough, our midfielders are good enough, and our defence is good enough. It's as simple as that. I know it's a 4-4-2, which will please PB, but it's simple. Football is quite simple. Yeah. Arteta likes to confuse the fuck out of it.
It makes it difficult.
He does. It's a very simple sport. I'm trying to be because I know where this is going to go. And Raja, I apologise because I know you're going to get the final chosen lineup, and I apologise now because I know how this is going to go. So PB, you get Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Zubimendi, Rice, Eze, Saka, Madueke on the left, Gyökeres.
Yeah. I like this. You see, when Ben White is fit, I'll play him all day long. I like the Zubimendi for me though would be in that 6. He'd be in the 8. Rice would be in a 6. But other than that, I would be happy with that. So I'm gonna give this an 8.
An 8, awesome stuff. I know that Raj is about to see the team, so I do apologise, my friend. Okay, I do apologise because I know you're about to see it because it's about to come up. Neil, you get Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Rice, Eze, Saka, Trossard, Gyökeres.
Have I not had that already?
No, it's probably one.
Oh, they changed White with Mascara. Yeah. Again, I wouldn't mind Norgard playing. I'd be more than comfortable for Norgard to play. I rated Norgard when he was, at
Brentford.
At Brentford, thank you. White, I'd change him. That's just my thoughts at the moment. And Trossard, again, I think he's now a finisher with 10 minutes to go. So 6, 7.
Okay. Sorry, Raja. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard. It's okay so far. It's until the final person. Saka, Eze, and for absolutely no idea whatsoever, Jesus is up front. I don't know.
The only reason I'm giving this a 4 is like Jesus.
That's fine.
He does not need to be there.
I have no problems with that, mate.
If you had Madueke for Saka, for example, I would have given this a 2 because, White and Saka, I think are fine. If it's White and Madueke, as you said in the previous lineup, right? Madueke does not need to do the right back job. Problem is, White is not doing the right back job. So, where do we go here? If your right back is just not doing the job, you're basically going to struggle there, in my opinion. So if it was a Madueke for Saka, I would have given this a 2, but I'll give it a 4.
No, I'm fine with that, mate. Honestly, I'll just apologise that you've had to score it. Lovely Harry Wilson's. He's a baller travesty. Didn't get a chance when he was with us. Simon has gone with Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel Calafiori's MLS, Zubi, Norgard. I'll be honest. I'm worried about the creativity in that. MLS, Zubi, Norgard, MLS. Given free reign, yes, but under Arteta's system, that won't happen. So yeah, I would worry about the. That's the only reason I have to think. Unfortunately, I don't want to be in Arteta's brain, but you have to be when you're scoring these lineups because you would have MLS as an 8, and then you'd have Zubimendi probably as an 8 and Norgard as a 6. There would be no creativity in that midfield at all. Saka, Gyökeres, and Trossard. Temi wants Yildiz to replace Trossard. Saka was number 10. Arteta might be for that. Saka can play a 10 quite comfortably. You've seen it, I think, in a couple of games this season where he has been in the 10 position. That's kind of what we're trying to do next season, where the right wing is not necessarily on the right wing all the time. You can change the positions, so the 11, the 10 and the 7 will interchange. So you will see this with the signings that we make. It'll make sense, I promise. I no longer have an 11 to pick. They don't win anything anyway. Ben White is in Benidorm. He's the... If you know Benidorm, you'll understand that. I forgot Hincape. Chris has gone with Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincape, Rice, Odegaard, Eze, Dalman, Saka and Gyökeres. That's a good team. Simon. Here we go. Raya, Sagna, Saliba, Gabriel... I'm not saying his name. Vieira, Rice, Fabregas, Saka, Bergkamp, and Henri. Thank you, PB, because I'm not saying it. When Bobby was a right back, he was prime Cole Jenkinson. I'll be honest, and this is nothing to do with the fact that I love him. I was more like Lee Dixon, if I'm being honest. That's the type of right back I was.
There you go. Right on the screen there.
Yeah. Lovely man. I'm with Bobby. If you're not using Madueke in 10, then no point starting him. It's like buying the perfect carpet cleaner to remove a stain, but you use something else and it don't work. Harry Redknapp would win trophies with this squad. I'll be honest, Simon, I totally agree. Might as play with 10, then play as Jesus. I'll be honest, even Sam Allardyce would win with this squad. The squad is fantastic, right? If you just get him to play football, we would win. And we would win some games very, very easily. Would we lose some? Yeah, of course we would. But we all used to losing sometimes. But I do think we would be winning a lot more. Can I say something when Jesus Christ? Oh, jeez. I don't think so. Your last breath and they say, I've got an egg. Oh, God, Chris. Honestly, I really don't think Madueke has the football IQ to play centrally. Luke, I know that I'm pretty sure you do watch under-21s. Watch him a couple of seasons ago under Lee Carsley, because obviously he's been out of the under-21s circuit for a while now because of his age. But watch him, because honestly, he does actually have a really good football IQ, but I don't think you get to use that under Arteta. I think the only IQ you get to use is what Arteta tells you to do. There is no free spirit within Arsenal Football Club at the moment. That's kind of sad. Which is why
What I hate though is he goes on his press conferences and tells them that he wants his players to make the decisions for themselves on the pitch.
Yeah, because how many times you see him sit on his chair and not dictate for the whole 90? It pisses me off because people keep saying, "Oh, it's the players, it's the players." Yeah, if it's the players, how come Arteta's not sat on his arse letting the players play? Or is he literally there for 90 minutes orchestrating, saying, no, do this, do that, pass it that way, pass it this way? Well, is that not confusing for a player on the pitch?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I'll be confused.
Exactly. And you know, we can all use our own brain. Stop falling into the everything is wonderful with Arteta, because it's not. And it's okay to criticise. Do I still support Football Club? Yes, I do. That doesn't change anything about me. But I can criticise people. Yeah. It doesn't mean I don't love Arsenal any less, because I don't. there's certain bits I just would change. Israel would go with Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Subamendi, Odegaard, Eze, Saka, and Gyökeres. Unfortunately, unfortunately, Benny put faith in the coach who ran him to the ground. Ben White now is what happens when a player just gets disinterested in the process and this coach and everything. I'm not. This is a personal thing. It has nothing to do with anybody else on this panel. This is a personal thing. Just me and him. Nothing else. I can promise you that. It's just a personal issue that I have with him. He knows what it is. I know what it is, and we are amicable. That's all I'm going to say. Arteta is a paint by numbers manager with only one pattern. I couldn't work under a maniac like Arteta.
Same here, man. He is, man.
It is. Right. Now it's time to have fun. We've stressed ourselves out enough. Now let's have some fun. Once I find the video. Here we go. Where's that whiskey? Good start to this. Okay, everyone knows how to do this now. So you choose 5 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition. I will select one player before you begin. I will let you know very shortly. 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 forward from the opposition must be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Formation of the home team is always selected, so it's Arsenal's formation. No former players, present squad only. No unavailable players. Doubts are available to pick. Right, the player that I have selected for the 2 people that have taken part in this as well, so it's only fair, is Eze. Now, I have put Eze as the left winger. Okay. That I know it's upset some people, because trust me, I know it has. But I personally, under this way that Arsenal play at the moment, Eze is better on the left wing.
I agree.
But I know he's a very good 10. But it's pointless in this team at the moment.
Yeah.
So you might as well get the best out of him. So Eze is selected as a left winger for you guys. Right. Do you want to do Fulham or Arsenal first? I will bring up the Fulham team. So you
I'll be doing Fulham first, really.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, we'll start with PB, then Neil, then Raja, back to Neil, and then back to Brenny. So, Brenny, your first choice, please.
Okay. Oh, you got to go with Wilson in midfield.
Okay, it's the number 10.
Yes, please.
Okay. Neil?
Just because I always loved him. I'd like to put Smith Rowe in there, please.
Okay, what position?
I'll play him. Do you know what? I'm gonna play him in the 10.
Okay, well, we have got Wilson in the 10. So do we want
sorry,
to...
it's Wilson in the 10. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
So do you want to put Smith Rowe as the 8?
Yes, I would like to put him as probably the right 8.
All right, no worries. Raja?
We'll put Robinson left back.
Okay.
Good move, mate.
Back to Dodsey.
One of their central defenders. I'll probably go with Anderson as left centre back.
Okay,
I
mate.
know you're not going to like that, but there's method behind my madness.
I just write them down, mate. I don't care about who plays on right and left anyway. PB, final person with you, please.
Okay. You know him. I liked him when he was at the club, our club. I am going to go with Bernd Leno.
Okay. Right, so you've now got a right back to choose for the Arsenal, which I'm guessing is going to be Timber, because
Yep.
obviously you can pick him.
Yep,
The
Timber.
man. Oh, I understand.
Okay, centre back that you got to pick.
Now, the reason I said Anderson, guys, because we can obviously discuss it now. The reason I said Anderson is personally, I just think he's really good in the air. Whereas I think this season, Calafiori hasn't, not Calafiori, Saliba. I don't think he's
Saliba.
been on it this season.
No, he hasn't. Especially with the aerial battles.
Yeah,
I
with
mean,
the aerial
I agree. I
battles,
agree.
or even him getting caught on the ball quite a lot,
Yeah.
making decision making and stuff. So I would put Gabby in alongside Anderson.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
To you guys, I mean, we can discuss it.
I'm cool with that.
Yep. I think I agree with you. I think aerially he's not been that good. So that for me, Gabby as well.
Gabriel, okay. DM.
We've got to put Rice
Well,
in.
there's
don't we?
only one, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah,
There's only
right.
one.
Right.
There can be only one. The Ricelander.
Okay, right winger.
Saka.
Saka's back.
Okay. Striker.
It's got to be your.
I think Brenny knows what I'm about to have to do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, right. We'll go through the team before I do get there. The team that you guys have picked is Leno, Timber, Robinson, Anderson, Gabriel, Rice, ESR, Wilson, Saka, Eze, Gyökeres, and I think PB already knows what's happening.
Yes.
Obviously, I can't say anything. I try and be nice, but unfortunately, guys. Unfortunately, you had to see Chris Kwomia.
Because you
didn't pick a forward.
We didn't pick a forward, and I was thinking, oh no, but we chose him. And Smith Rowe was in the 8, and
No.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't say anything. Obviously, if you're new to the game, then
to
I'll
be honest,
obviously
it should have
help
just
you.
played. That's my bad because it should have just
Yeah,
played on the right. On the right.
Who? Oh, yes, Sarah.
He could play on the right as well. Yeah.
Sorry, the team was good up until that. I do apologise.
No, it's fair.
It's only when I realised.
Yeah, I thought PB would notice it quicker than anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys. It was a good team though.
Because you know what it was? I actually thought I weren't studying because I actually thought we had all the areas covered.
I thought we did too, but I didn't see the forward. You're right. You're so right.
Sorry, guys. You are up against Frederick and Stefan. I will start with Frederick first. Frederick's gone with Leno, Timber, Anderson, Saliba, Calafiori, Berger, Odegaard, Wilson. This is so weird. Chukwueze, Eze, and Gyökeres. I can't give that a 10. I can't. I want to be able to sleep at night. I can't give that a 10. I'll give it an 8. It's no. It's a team, I suppose. Yeah. It's not an auto foul, but it is a team. Stefan has Leno, Tete, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié. I swear everyone's trying to give me a headache here. Zubimendi, Rice, Wilson, Chukwueze, Eze, and Munez. I can't give that a 10 either. I'll be honest, that's an 8 as well. Yeah, there are your team. If you had changed one of the forwards, like if you'd gone with Jimenez or anyone, to be honest, forward front wise, you would have got a 10 because you were building it such a good from the back upwards. But unfortunately, you obviously just missed the forward rule. So we'll take that off. But you did well up until that moment. I do apologise, guys. Let's have a look. No more women players. Oh, he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. The quiz is coming up. Oh, trust me. I've been really, really nice to him tonight. You'll see. I've been really, really, really nice. Iwobi, Cam, Chris' team, Raya, Timber, Gabriel, Anderson, Robinson, Rice. Iwobi as the 8. Eze in the 10. Wilson, Saka, and Jimenez.
I'll be
honest, mate. That is quality. Yeah. I like that. Let's see if what Luke's gone with. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Anderson, Robinson, Awobi, Rice, Wilson. Oh, this is quality.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. Big up to Eunice. Big up the stream. Hope we can get 6 points
Hey,
clear.
Eunice.
City have the harder away games and a stressful few games in a small time period. We have to take advantage. Indeed. Now, I get to have some fun. Oh, here we go. It's quiz time. Okay, so what you will see, it's basically the guess the player one again. However, I've done things slightly different.
Oh God.
I'm trying to see if I'm helping you or not. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. We'll soon find out. Anyway, we're going to start with
phased out and black and white.
we're going to start with PV first, and then obviously Neil's guess, and then Raj's guess. This is going to be funny. Right, PB.
Oh my lord. Hang on, you've got their number on there.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me they changed their shirt or something halfway through the game, Bobby?
You'll find out. Right. So, any ideas on who this is, PB?
And there's obviously that connection.
Yes. Hence why the duck is wearing Arsenal and Fulham shirt. Aren't you
Yeah.
just loving the duck tonight?
That I'm just looking at the shirt.
Okay.
Looking at the shirt, that looks like that could be Lucas Perez.
You think it's Lucas Perez? Okay. Dodsey.
I can't remember that number. Oh my God. Yeah. Quite long arms. Quite tall. Somebody who's quite tall. Yeah, I'll go with Perez.
You're going to go with Perez as well. Raja?
I'll go with. I want to go either with Suarez or Senderos, but I think I'll go with Senderos.
Really? Okay.
I'm wrong, you know.
See, you're all wrong. I try and make it easier for you. All I've done is blacked out his face. It's Thomas Eisfeld.
Oh, you're a joker. And I know who that guy is. I didn't know he played for Fulham. He didn't even play for our first team, did he? He never played for the team. That is wicked, beyond wicked, man.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen the next one yet. Say that again, mate.
Did he play for Arsenal first team?
No, I can't recall. Unless he played in the League Cup.
He played against West Brom. This game was actually against West Brom. Because I've seen obviously the previous photo. James, what's his name? Craig Dawson is literally where his hand is. He just scored against. Well, I think he either scored against us, or scored against them, or got an assist anyway. But yeah, he has actually played for the Arsenal. Right, Dodsey.
That was wicked.
Oh my God.
No. I tried to make it easy. All I've done is blacked out their faces today. I haven't blurred the pictures. I've done nothing evil.
It's black and white, and I can't even. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, but I might have made it black and white. Who knows?
Mate.
This will be, the one person that I might expect to get it is PB. If I'm honest on this one,
I don't know. Especially
we'll see what Dodsey says first, and then we'll see what PB says at the end.
I haven't got a clue, mate.
No, it's all right. But mate, there's no shame. The whole point of this is not to make you feel bad. It's just to give a bit of education on these new players and stuff.
No, trust me, mate. I never feel bad about it. Yeah, haven't got a clue, mate.
No, it's all right. Absolutely no problem. Raja, would you want to have a guess, or just want to
No.
say I don't know?
Same, mate. Anything before 1980s, no clue.
No worries, mate, whatsoever. PB, here we go.
Right.
Let's see
and he
if you
played
can.
for Fulham.
He did.
He played for Fulham as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you
There's
guess
only
anything from the actual stadium? Because obviously, I think that's at Highbury photo.
It is
God,
Highbury.
blimey.
It is Highbury. Yeah. But that with that shirt, that looks like 70s. Bobby's trying to make it look like 50s, but it hasn't fooled us. So
Definitely fooled me, mate.
I'm just trying to think. There's three players coming to that, and one of them. You see, I was thinking Alan Ball, but I couldn't think
Okay.
of. I was thinking Alan Ball.
So that's your guess. Okay. Firstly, that's the 60s, late 60s for the Arsenal, not the 70s. He actually joined
Oh my
Fulham
God.
in the early 70s. His name is George Johnston.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Any ideas? Yeah, he played 21 times for the Arsenal. He played 39 times for Fulham. Yeah. He's the team that he played the most for was Cardiff City. He's a Scottish forward. But you know me, I like. There was actually PB. Have a guess. Only a rough guess. How many players have played for both clubs? Because I was quite shocked by the list when I saw it. To be fair.
Okay. Are we talking women as well?
No, we're just talking the whole of football history.
Fulham. Okay. All right. Well, I know two women have played for Fulham and Arsenal, and I know their names. But then there's, I would say with the fellas in history. Okay, if I exclude the women, I'll probably go for maybe about 8 players.
Okay, you be prepared. 90 players.
90.
Yeah.
90.
Back in the 30s and the 40s, a lot of the players, and the 20s as well, a lot of our players playing for both teams, because obviously Fulham were a huge team back then as well. There's loads, and I was trying not to be mean and just picking people from the 20s and the 30s. I was like, no, I'll give you one from the retro period, but I could have picked loads. I could have picked absolutely loads. When I got the list, I was like, my God. Right. So no one got into that one, right? So we'll move on to Raja, who gets the first guess at this one. Oh, that was, by the way, it's George Johnson. There you go,
George
just in case
Johnson.
That's not Alan Ball. with the short
Right,
hair.
Raja. Who is this player, please?
The JVC kit. I'm gonna pass on this one.
You're going to pass, no problem.
Yep.
PB?
This one is tough.
Okay, there's only one person who played in that
Okay.
99 shirt that was. And the only person I could think of who played for us during that time and went to Fulham, there was only one man. I'd be shocked if there's another. I can only think of Lewis by Morte.
Okay. Okay. Dodsey?
Hughes.
You think Stephen Hughes?
Because I thought Boas Morte was the year after that.
This is definitely an educational show for you guys.
Julian Gray. No, oh man, you're just being wicked, man. And you know what's so funny was that Julian Gray. He was on our books, but I can't recall him playing league games for us. I know he played for Fulham, but no, Bobby, man, you're just. You know what?
I was going to say Ian Selly.
You know what? You know why he's doing this, right? No, guys, he's doing this right because he's it's because we screwed up in the challenge, right? He's like, right, I'm changing everything. I have my clues. I'm changing everything. I'm not gonna have to blot it out when you need your magnifying glass, I'm going to screw these three up with some retro shit. And he's really got this, man. All because of the challenge, man. That's what revenge, man. You know, bloody hell. And you know, and the other two, God, Frederick Lundberg and Stefan Schwartz didn't do any better, did they?
I'm not being funny, mate. I'm not being funny, right? But where is Coach and Dylan and all of them with this challenge?
Oh.
Right.
They
Who
knew it
had
was
the first
coming.
guess?
They knew it was coming.
Last time it was
it's me,
PB, wasn't
mate.
it?
Yeah, it's me.
So is it Neil? You next? Okay. So Neil.
That's wicked.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
Please.
Smith Rowe.
Yep.
So that's your
Yes,
guess. Smith Rowe. Raja.
Smith Rowe.
PB.
It probably ended up being a female player. You know what I mean? I'm going to go Smith. Amelia Smith Rowe.
Yeah, Smith Rowe.
I'm not that evil. Neil Smith Rowe.
Thank God.
Raja, you get the first guess at this one.
Oh.
And yes, he's in a Fulham kit this time.
Oh.
Hmm.
I don't even know what year that Fulham kit was.
Neither do I.
But it's quite a
Roger.
baggy shorts.
Hypex. I think I'm gonna go with Brenny's old guess, Boa Marte.
Okay, Morte. BB.
Oh, dear.
Well, that could be a shout.
A captain. I can't ever recall Beaumorte being captain at Fulham, you see. That's the thing that gets me. It's the armband, you know what I'm saying? It's the armband. Jeez. Okay, it can only be a choice of himself and actually. I would have. I've got. You know what? I'm looking at the frame. It's got to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lewis Beaumorte. That is not Willian. Go with Lewis Beaumorte.
It's
Okay.
too tall to be
Dodsey?
William.
Older cat.
I'm going to go with. I will go with Beaumorte too.
Unless he was
Okay.
captain. I'm sure he may have been captain. He played for him for
There you go.
Played for him for years.
He was too tall to be William.
Okay. PB, we're going to start with you on this one.
Oh, is that Dreamcast?
Dear. Yeah. That was 2001, 2002. Okay. And he played for Fulham as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we never obviously bought this one from Fulham. So, okay. I'll give this one. I'm going to kick myself if we don't get this. Right. Just going through the players
Won the Premier
in my
League.
head. Oh dear. It's a youngster as well. It's a youngster. Oh dear. This is a tough one, guys. This is really tough. I can only think of you see the thing, you know what, the clue's right there. He's got the Premier League trophy, but he don't have a medal, so he probably didn't play enough games. The only person I can think of is Maurice Volts, because I can't recall him ever getting a Premier League medal.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with Volts then. Neil?
I
medal.
was going to say it was a
medal.
toss up, but I was going to go Volts.
Okay. Raja?
I'll go with Neil's other guess. Stephen Hughes.
Stephen
Oh,
Hughes.
Oh no! There was another player.
Inamato.
Shit, there was another player.
Oh, was
Oh,
there?
yes.
Was there another one? Was it have been him?
Yeah, it was one of the two. It was one of the two.
Yeah. Your
was
part
one
is
of the
actually
two.
know him.
And he never got a Premier League medal.
He
Oh.
didn't.
never got a Premier League medal.
Why is he holding the Premier League trophy, man?
I know. And there was quite a few. You know what? Franny Jeffers that season didn't get a Premier League medal either. Because back in those days, you had to play 10 games. Now it's 5, but you had to play 10 games.
He played only on loan for us, right? Like he never was on the books. Like he was only a loan. Like,
And then, and I don't know if you remember that summer. Roger, I don't know if you can remember. I don't know how old you was at the time, but he went to the World Cup that year with in Japan, Korea, and he tore it up.
Yep.
And he came back to the foot, and he was brilliant for Fulham.
Yeah, he was. He was good.
Oh.
Shame he wasn't for
Yeah.
us. Final one. We're going to start with Dodsey.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Is that your guess? Oh, Jesus.
Well, no. We stopped playing in that era. They knew how to play football then.
If we had a Jesus in that era, it'd have been better than the current one we got.
I'll go with Hughes.
Wow.
You're going to go with Hughes this time. Okay. Roger?
maybe Hughes, third time lucky.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hughes, third time lucky.
A tough one, mate.
PB?
It's a tough one.
Because I think that kit was like 99.
No, that kit is it's 95. It's
Is it?
94, 95, 95, 96.
Oh no! I think I know the answer.
I kid you not. Not. So it's definitely not Stephen
Roger,
Hughes.
you're not allowed to change your answer because you have to basically.
I
get the
know,
same-
I know. I can't change my answer, but
That would be. See, the thing is, that could even be. I'm thinking that's a female player.
No, it's not.
no.
It's
You never
not.
know.
It's got
You never know with Bobby, man.
It's got hairy arms,
But you
mate.
can never know with Bobby. I'm lovely.
You know what I mean?
And definitely that is the flattest chested girl I've ever seen.
I have taken the blur away. Now you're... Because I'm sure Neil can see the photo perfectly now.
Oh, mate, I can see it. There are definitely zero
You know-
boobs on that person.
Bobby, you're just so chicken, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? You just. Oh dear. Wow.
Try that.
I would go. Oh, no, I'm trying to think of defenders. Defenders. At the times we had, trying to think all the players we had back then. Right. I'm going to go with Scott Marshall. I can't think of
Marshall.
anyone
Can
else.
I just?
Okay, I want to see what Raja and Neil want to say first. Because Raja, what was your guess?
I think it's Ian Sully.
Okay,
Ian Selly, I was
Dodsey.
about to say Ian
Okay.
Yeah, because I knew him from like Woking, is when I was playing like FIFA back when I was young. I was like,
I love that.
I was like looking up this guy, and I was like, why is he so good?
But Bobby, in all fairness, the only reason I said that was because of the date change when Brenny said his shirt. So it's
Yeah,
not really
exactly. The
an answer.
95.
Okay. Well, here you go. See you
Oh wow, he played for Fulham. That's right, he
Yeah,
did.
he did. Yeah.
Yeah, I do follow him on social media. He's pretty cool.
Good coach. Good
Yeah,
coach,
man.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Obviously has a lot to do with Dial Square FC as well, if you know, you know.
Mm.
Right, let's have a look, see what people are saying. This is hard game. Please, if you sign Guts, will he be a squad player or the main left winger for us? Declan Rice, what is happening with the Champions League? I wasn't even an egg about this, says Scott.
That's something that Chris would say.
Interesting guess. John Radford,
Richard.
Frank McClintock. There's been Volts. Oh, I do love these guesses. They are quite funny. Anelka is one.
Did he play for Fulham? And that
Anelka didn't know. Andy Cole did.
Yeah.
I was tempted to
Yes,
go
he
with Andy
did.
Cole,
Yeah.
but no, I wanted to go a little bit deeper on that one.
A little
I
bit
think-
harder.
Well, no, because I just picked Andy Cole for the Newcastle game one, didn't I? So I didn't want to pick him again. And I could have gone with Suarez, but again, I've picked him twice now in these games. I'm fed up of seeing the dude's face.
Flat, isn't he?
Yeah, in emoji.
You know what? No, that was good. That was good, man.
I like
tough.
that because it was tough.
It was good. It was.
And
tough.
I took the blur away. I thought it'd be easier. The little rubber duck covering his face.
Now we know we need the blur back, Bobby.
Oh, you need the blur back now. Okay.
It's better without it.
At least some answers were easier.
I'll be honest. You have done better with the blur than the rubber duck over his face. I'm quite shocked.
Praise whiskey, mate.
How would the duck?
I wouldn't know. Brenny asked my mum about egg in the room. I don't care about why. Oh, God. Right. Let's just get on with score predictions, people. We know how we do them now. Heart, the head, and the desire. So get your predictions in the comments for me, please. We'll start with PB. What is your heart? What is your head? And what is your desire for tomorrow?
Come on, Brenny.
Well, my heart wants a 5-0.
Yeah.
But my head is telling me 2-1.
To Arsenal?
And my desire is to just play some freaking football and get your passing in order, Arsenal.
Yeah. Agree. Mo. Sorry, it's because I was reading Mo's name at the time. Neil.
Heart. I think we. In my heart, I think we get a 3-0.
Okay.
In my head, I think it's a 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay.
And my desire is a comfortable game of football to watch. So a decent game of football with not too much drama in our defence or at the end of the game.
Okay. Raja.
So, Hart wants a comfortable 2-0 win.
Okay.
Head probably says it's going to be 2-1 because I don't know if we're going to keep a clean sheet here in general. Desire, 4-0. Kind of want a good 4-0 win. Kind of want to see Saka score a goal, get that confidence up a little bit before we go on Tuesday. But this seems like a very important week for us, guys. I mean, we have Fulham and then Man City to go 6 points up if we do. And then Man City have Everton under the lights on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we have the Champions League semi-final. So pretty big week for us.
It is indeed, mate. Yeah, I don't think that Everton game is that easy for City, but as I keep saying, I don't care about what City get on with. What we need to do is what we do.
Yeah.
Couldn't give a monkey's arse about the other team. Yeah, simple as that. My head says, I'm sorry, guys, but I have to be honest, 1-1. I don't see us scoring 2 goals because I haven't seen it for such a long time. I'm just not convinced of us going forward at the moment. I do think they'll get a goal against us. So I'm going to go with 1-1. My heart, 3-0. And my desire is literally the beautiful game. I just want to see a beautiful game. Simple. Not that I don't want to talk to you, Bren, but I'd rather that we are watching a beautiful game of football than talking about the TV or a movie or food. It is what it is. DGM, heart, 3-0. Head, 2-1. Desire, actual decent football and not Mikel waving his arms around like he's battling wasps for once. I just don't see how we score more than 1 goal anytime soon. Exactly, that is my concern. But Luke's heart says 2-1, head says 1-1. Desire is with an XG of more than 1. You know what it is? What I love about Luke, and me and PB have known Luke for quite a few years now. Even his heart, your heart can be anything, right? He's still just gone for a 2-1. I do love him. Oh, I do love him.
Luke,
but
you're
yeah.
a legend, man.
It does crack me up. Literally anything. Desire, look, the XG has not been great. I can't remember the XG was on the the other night. I'm just quickly looking it up whilst I've got the chance. Actually, we had a 1.51, but in all fairness, the penalty is 0.79 XG automatically. So taking away that from normal XG, it's definitely below 1 again. So, because I guarantee there's someone on X has gone, oh, look, our XG was over 1.5. Well, technically no, because a penalty is automatically 0.79 xg. It's automatic. So yeah, xg is like weddings. So pointless. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. Love you loads. It's what I work with constantly.
I think, although I do think, guys, we are due to slap someone hard at some stage.
Yeah, it'll be the last game of the season where we're out of everything, mate.
And no
Against
pressure.
Palace.
No pressure.
Against Palace, because Palace will be, hopefully, for Palace fans, they'll be... No, because they'll be preparing for the final, hopefully.
Yeah.
So that means they'll be resting some of their main key players. And
DJM,
I do love you. Oh, heart can be anything, can it? In that case, a holiday to Turkey for a hair transplant, please. Cheers, fellas. I love you, TGM. I'm going for a 2-0 win. Come on, you big up to AFC 7-7. But yeah, you'll see me again tomorrow. Appreciate everybody that's been watching. Big up everyone in the comments as well. Without you, it's just us three talking, really. But yeah, I really do appreciate you. Will catch me in PB tomorrow. The stream's already set up. We'll start at 20 past 5. G, I don't know yet. He hasn't let me know when he's doing the reaction, but it will either be after the game or he'll move it to Sunday, whatever suits him. And then obviously the match. Are we playing on Tuesday?
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so match preview will sadly be on Monday night. Oh, it's actually bank holiday night. Oh, that's not too bad actually then. So yeah, Monday night will be the match preview for the second leg. But as I keep explaining, the second leg previews are always basically an in-depth match reaction with some quizzes at the end as well. But it's see, Neil's can't wait. And now I might just mix it up with the blur and the duck now, because I honestly thought you'd find tonight's one a lot easier, but you've actually done worse than the one with which you literally cannot see the player.
Yeah, you changed them. You changed them because of our failure with the challenge. I know.
I honestly, mate, the quiz was created 2 days ago. I've not changed that whatsoever. You know me. I just like looking at the lists and just choosing players that I just go, yeah, they're going to struggle with that one.
Right.
I'll put ESR in there.
Bobby, right? Brother, Dozzy. This is what I thought. This is what I thought you was going to do today. I thought it was going to be some blurry ones, and I'm thinking, well, could it be a male player? And then I'm like, no, it's Rachel Yankee. And you was going, yes, it's Rachel Yankee.
Mate, I was researching female players this afternoon. Jumping on the trampoline, I was researching female players, mate.
See,
and
I
then
knew Rachel Yankee played
anyone with any breasts whatsoever in that mate.
And it was only her and Marianne Spacey, who's an absolute legend of the club. You know, I know she played for Fulham in her later years before she retired. So, all good fun.
Yeah, well, I haven't decided what I'm going to do for Tuesday's Monday night's preview, but I'm sure I'll find some way of tricking you guys up anyway. But guys, I really do appreciate you all coming on. We'll start with Raja. Where can they find you, my friend?
Find me on Raja6 Vignesh, Vignesh, and thanks again for having me, guys. I'm excited. I know there's only another 4 of these left, and hopefully we have one for the Champions League final. But pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, thankfully I'm nearly going to be done with the previews. Thank goodness. Neil.
Thank you for having me on. As usual, it's actually the highlight to my evenings. I do enjoy it a lot. Big up everyone in the chats. Big up Chris's second last comment as well. His desire is his sister to get married when no one can go and she can send him photos. Otherwise, he will fake an illness Now that has got me, mate. It's got me. It really has got me. So big up everyone in the chat. You guys really do make this show special, so we do enjoy it. And then obviously big up everyone else as well, Bobby. We do really appreciate everything you do. The quizzes and stuff like that. I know we take the mickey, but that they are fun, and I do thoroughly enjoy them. I lose them every week, but I thoroughly enjoy them. So yeah,
It was a draw tonight, mate. All of you got 2 right.
there we go. So it's also with everyone as well. I'd like to please join our Discord, the Football Takeover Discord. It's good fun in there as well. Really good bunch of guys in there. It's a good community, and thank you very much for having me again.
Thanks, mate. PB, where can they find you, my friend?
Hey everybody, yeah, thanks for having me on again as always. It was good fun tonight. You can always find me on Brenny K74, my own channel, still on that road to 200. And you can also find me on Instagram and Threads as well. You can find me on X. You can always find me here, take over. I will be with Bobby tomorrow for the chat along, watch along, and hopefully we'll be we'll be talking snacks and everything else, and hopefully a big game tomorrow. And I put in our WhatsApp group. I don't know. It was basically it was for G today because I've been watching. I'm big up to G if you're watching this, right? Because been watching you on your Instagrams and on your way to work and everything else, and you are fever pitch too. Yeah, there's Colin Firth, and then there's you. And I bet you today it'd be like, sir, what do you think the Fulham score's going to be tomorrow? Oh, man, you're the man. You're living fever pitch, man. You're living it. So if it does come down to the last game of the season, wow, it'd be good, man. And then, but just don't F and blind G when we're close to winning the game and about football's ruining your life. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I love you, G, man. I love you, G. I love you, G. Who needs Colin Firth? Who needs Colin Firth? We got you, man. Big up to you, man.
Yeah, G is awesome. Michael, honestly, Chris, you are funny. Right, but you'll catch us tomorrow. We'll be back at 5:20 for the watch along. As I said, G, I don't know what he's going to do the reaction yet. He might just be straight after the game. I don't know. If not, it'll be Sunday. And then I'll be back on Monday evening with the match preview for the Atletico game. So enjoy your weekend. And thank you ever so much for watching. Speak to you very, very soon. Take it easy. And
cheers,
bye-bye.
Guys.